What's up, my beautiful people? This is Kristen Peoples coming to you with bossofculture.org. I hope you're doing fabulous today. If you don't know about me and my organization, I founded this nonprofit, which is bossofculture.org, to bring awareness, prevent, and eradicate workplace bullying. But I got to thinking, because I am a positive thinker, and I may have to change things around as it pertains to that. And I wanted to share that with you because it's very important in the way that you think for things to turn around in your life. So not only am I going to bring awareness, prevent, and eradicate workplace bullying abuse with this nonprofit, bossofculture.org, which is a 501c3 organization dedicated for that purpose and premise, but I want to also shed some light on how we can make the workplace better. That is going to be my focus. It's not going to necessarily be about how to make someone pay for what they did to you, although they should. And I will give you modalities and such on how you can protect yourself. But it's how we can work together as a whole to make the workplace better. Doesn't that sound more positive? If it's a more positive spin, you put a more positive spin on things, you get people to work with you. And I just think and especially in these times, we need to be more harmonious. We need to be more respectful towards one another. We need to work together for the common good to make sure that the workplace is peaceful and happy for everyone. Don't you agree? So before we go further, because I have a very, very great topic to talk about today, as with many of my other topics, and it's about whether or not you should quit your job. Now, I did do a video about this when I first started my YouTube channel. It was a short but sweet one. This one I'm going to go a little bit more in depth as to how you should handle how you should handle the situation of quitting, whether you should be presented with it. And what I mean by that is that workplace bullying, abuse, and mobbing is so painful that every day you want to quit. So I'm going to kind of give you some modalities on how to deal with that and actually answer the question of whether or not you should do it, and kind of go through some of the steps you should take if you are considering it. But listen to the video first. Don't just turn it off, just listen fully and then take the advice of an employment attorney like I always advise you to, and then do what's best for you, right? Because we want to make sure that we put your health, we want to make sure that we put your mental and your physical health top of mind whenever we're giving advice for you on these videos. So make sure that you like this video, because I know you will. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to share this message with as many people as I possibly can. So make sure that you share this. Sharing is caring. Share this information with as many people that you know that need this information as possible. Share this with your coworkers. Share this with your friends, your family. Share this with, if you're a business owner, show this, to your team, and how to make the workplace better. And it's all about making everyone's lives better, as I stated previously. So like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with an affirmation, shall we? And this one comes to you from the Game of Life. This is a Florence Scovel Shinn affirmation. I love her. She's one of my mentors. And a word on mentors real quick, because a lot of people think that you have to actually meet with your mentor, have meetings with them monthly, and that is a great way to get to where you want to go. But you can also have a mentor that you've never met before, someone who aligns with you, your vision, your purpose. So I consider her one of my mentors. I consider Abraham Hicks, aka Esther Hicks, one of my mentors, as well as Louise Hay. She's another mentor. So many mentors. So I don't want you guys to limit yourself to the mentors that are available to you right here on YouTube. And I hope I can be one of yours. So this affirmation says, Infinite Spirit, reveal to me the way. Let me know if there is anything for me to do. I demand a definite lead. Let me read that again. Let this soak into your soul. Infinite Spirit, reveal to me the way. Let me know if there is anything for me to do. I demand a definite lead. Hey guys, I've stated this in one of my previous videos, and make sure that you check that one out as well. And it's with regards to making your affirmations work for you. It's one thing to say an affirmation. It's one thing to do a vision board. It's one thing to go through the exercise, right? But it's a whole other ball game when you put your feeling, when you put your passion into what it is that you are trying to accomplish. And I did a video on actually intention as well. You know, when you wake up in the morning, what type of day do you intend on having? Everything you do, do it with intention. Everything you do, do it with feeling. Don't just brush your teeth haphazardly. Take that opportunity to give yourself some love when you're looking at yourself in the mirror to say, I love you. I got a video for that too. Again, that's all the more reason why you want to subscribe to this channel, because I share all kinds of modalities on how to live an abundant life. Not only how to navigate through a stressful situation at work, dealing with mobs and workplace bullies, but also just to live a abundant life in general. So stick around with this and there's more to come, I'm telling you. Oh, one thing I forgot is to clear our space. And today I have a really, really nice incense. In fact, these incense I picked up at the health food store. It's called NutriFoods I went to, and I'm imagining you can get these online. I have an Amazon link. I will link these incense below. This one is called Celestial Myrrh, and hopefully I can find it to link it for you. If not, any kind or type of myrrh will do. This myrrh, in the context of the incense that I'm using today, it promotes purity, protection, vitality, and discrimination. So, and it smells simply divine. So let's go ahead and clear our space. And though we've already done our affirmation, sometimes we can do things out of order. We don't beat ourselves up about that, right? And so yeah, let's make sure that we remove any and all negative energy that we brought to this video, that we remove it, that we are here to relax and to have a good time, that we're here to learn, that we're here to share, that we're here to love on ourselves, because on this channel, we're all about self-love. That's right. Love conquers all. I don't care what you're going through. You put love in the mix, it cancels everything. And speaking of love, when we talk about quitting. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Point blank period. Are you a quitter? Do you quit when things get rough? Do you quit when you just, do you just give up? Do you just give up? Would you encourage anyone that you love to quit? Your kids, they're playing a sport that they love to play. Just like you go to your job every day and you love your job. And your kid says, you know what, mommy, daddy, it's too hard. Even if you're a coach, I want to quit. And you would encourage that person not to. You would encourage that person not to, because you know that they're strong. You know that they are a winner. You know that they're better than that. You know that they are in a state of mind where they feel defeated now, but you know you can see the potential in them that they can win. And that's what I want you to see within yourself. Yes, you will have bad days. Yes, workplace mobbing and abuse is horrible. It's horrific. Trust me, you are preaching to the choir. I've been there. I've done that. I have cried on my way to work every single day for months. Believe it or not, I did. And I would put on that brave face and walk in there every day with my head high. I would make sure I would put on the nicest perfume, the nicest outfit I could. I'd have my makeup right and tight. You know why? Because I wanted to make sure that when I put myself in the frame of mind that my exterior was strong, my exterior was professional, my exterior was untouched, then that just gave me that extra layer of protection. That even though I was crumbling on the inside, on the exterior, no one saw that at work. No one saw that but the people I shared that information with. And I was very, very selective in the people I shared that with. So you're saying probably right now, okay, Kristen, get to it. Do I quit? Well, it's up to you. Do you want to risk not only walking away, leaving your company, the company that you work for, allowing them to do that to someone else? You just say, hey, you know what? I can't do it. I'm a quitter. I'm going to let you go ahead and continue the cycle to abuse someone else? Are you going to do it and then regret it later on and say, hey, you know what? I wish I hadn't quit that job. Why did I make that rash decision? I thought I was hurting their feelings, but instead I ended up hurting myself. Or do you seek an employment attorney? You explain to them what's going on with you. You explain how you're being treated. You explain to them that you've been documenting this misconduct by your employer for months, even years. Hopefully not that long, but if it takes that long, sometimes that's what it takes for some people. I had a hard head. But before you make any moves, and I preach this on my channel, video after video, never make a decision. Never make a harsh decision, rash decision, whatever the decision, without consulting with a professional as it pertains to your employment. I'm not saying call a tax lawyer. You don't call a tax lawyer for that. You call an employment attorney. And again, if you call one and one's too busy, you pick up the phone and you call the next one. Trust me, I have been there. I've been on the phone and I've contacted several companies. And I work for a large corporation. So whenever I would mention the corporation I work for, because they tell me all day long, oh, oh, yes, we definitely can assist you in this case. And I tell them the company I work for, and they say, I'm sorry, miss, we can't help you. Because they were afraid of the corporation that I work for. But then I looked deeper, I searched deeper, I did not give up. And I was able to find an attorney that was not afraid of that company. So I'm letting you know that, number one, you need to protect yourself in terms of making sure that you find the correct employment attorney, someone who will represent you, someone who knows the law, someone who knows your rights. And then take their advice. And I'll tell you, even in the calls I made leading up to an attorney that I finally did settle on, I asked the question, should I quit? And all of them unanimously told me, no, you never quit your job. You are walking away and giving up so many rights. And that goes in line with the video that I filmed previously, to my previous release to this one. And it was about taking severance pay, your severance package or your severance pay, walking away from your job. You never quit. I'm going to tell you don't quit. But again, I don't live in your state. So contact an employment attorney. An employment attorney is your friend. They will walk you through everything you need to do. When in doubt, not only do you listen to my videos, but you also consult the professional, and this is what they're trained to do. Like I said, they know the law, they know the loopholes that these companies and large corporations can get away with. Because trust me, there are protections in places for them. They just don't nearly have the protections in place for you. So that is why it's so important for you to document and to protect yourself. So I hope this has kind of shed some light. I like to go deep so that you can understand, where I'm coming from 100%. Because I just don't want to tell you, hey, don't quit. And that's the end of the video. We're going to wrap it up. No, there's reasons behind it. But if you can remember anything, you're not a quitter. Regardless of anything else I've already said, that just makes legal sense. You can be a cheerleader for your best friend. You can be a cheerleader for your spouse. You can be a cheerleader for your mom, your dad, brother, sister, everyone else. But you need to be a cheerleader for yourself. And you would tell that person that you love and you care about. You would say, if they came to you and say, hey, I'm thinking about quitting. You would say, don't do that. Be that friend. Be that cheerleader. Be who you are for everyone else. If you're like me, a people pleaser, guilty as charged. You have all the advice and love for everyone in the world. But that's why I learned I needed to love myself. And I want you to do the same. Self-love is so important. Put you first. Speak to yourself. Tell yourself I love you every day. When you're saying something negative to yourself, ask yourself, would I say something negative to my best friend? Would I say this negative comment to my mom or my dad, my brother or sister? And the answer would be absolutely not. Be kinder to yourself. Be gentler to yourself. And most of all, know that love conquers all. So when you're in the thick of this and you want to throw your hands up, take advantage of those sick days. They don't need to know the reason why you're calling in sick. Take advantage of those sick leaves. Make sure that it's well documented and that you're truthful with your doctors. I'll tell you this too. I did not want my employer to know that when they did when my PCP initially diagnosed me with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. I did not want him to put that on my paperwork whatsoever. He did it anyway, and it saved my butt. So, I'm telling you, when you think you're just going in for the high blood pressure, when you think you're just going in because you're having a panic attack, and these are all very, very, very serious conditions, know that the documentation is king in all of this. Be truthful with your doctors. Let them know what you're going through. Let as many people know what you're going through. And seek out a therapist. A therapist is your friend. A therapist will help you get through this. I'm letting you know. And I'm also here for you too. Make sure you visit us at www.bossofculture.org. I do offer life coaching sessions. I can meet with you one-on-one. I have been through this and I feel your pain. So just know that you're not alone in this, and I will be back with more tips and modalities. I wish you all the best, and I love you. Until next time, take care. Bye.